All right, team. Hey, what is going on, man? This is the Tweaky Thursday video with the Lotto Pick Friday, man. I got a fantastic one for you. Looking at the futures, we basically got the indexes kind of slipping a little bit with the interest rates rising a little bit. Nothing really too much shaking, really. We're going to look at what happens in pre-market to give us the precursor of what we potentially look like at the bell. Really, what we want is we want an explosive pop early in the market session. Don't really care what happens later in the session, but we want our swings that we went long on to go ahead and be able to come out in profit so that we can close out this week in green. We can always change our direction inside of the market based off the trend, but we want those swings to be able to come out in profit most definitely. Man, I got a great video for you guys. Stay to the very end. Hopefully you get something out of it. Go out there and make some money. As always, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war together. Team Traders War Room, baby. Let's get it right now. Before we get started, take a look at this short promotion on TWR text message alerts. Right now, until the end of October, you can get TWR's text message alerts for only $10 per month. Guys, do not wait and do not sleep on this offer, man. This is fire, and this deal is only going to last until the end of October, and then the prices are going to go right back to normal. So strike while the iron is hot, and I'll see you on the text message platform. Traders War Room is proud to present our hottest new feature, Text Message Alerts, available now on the TWR storefront. If you enjoy trading and investing, you're probably familiar with some of these popular applications. These are all fantastic, but they can become overwhelming and difficult to navigate throughout the day. Add in the stresses of work, life, school, family, and you become frustrated and overwhelmed, missing opportunities. Guys, that's so me.
Yeah, that's me.
This stops right now. Welcome to TWR's Text Message Alerts. It's super simple too. So we watch the market, and when we see a setup we like, we push an alert like this. You as a subscriber receive this. And don't worry, we give you an exit too, just like this. So for more information, check out our storefront, links in the description. And remember, when you hear this, Traders War Room is making you this. After the video, check out some TWR hot products and services. All right, so here's how I do my charts. I got three colors, purple, blue, and red. Purple is the battle zone. That's the area where we're at currently. Blue is the high target area. So if we get the break from the battle zone to the upside, that's the zone that we're looking for continuation towards that and hopefully beyond that for the bullish continuation. The red, of course, is the low target. So we get the break to the downside. We're looking for bearish continuation or the drop to support line and hopes that we can catch the downtrend. If I have any other areas of concern or interest, I usually put those in orange or I'll highlight them in a yellow box. All right, let's start with SPY, man. SPY is hitting up that M pattern, and typically when you see that M pattern, you got a part where you try to get the bounce from a support line. Now, could that support line be the battle zone? Who knows? But if you look at that yellow box right there, we do have very strong price action at that battle zone level. So I would not be surprised if we get maybe a little bit of a dippity dip and then we get a swift push to the upside, clearing 430 and going retesting 431, maybe even above that, okay? However, if we break below the battle zone area, then there's nothing really stopping us from free falling all the way down to go test 420 and maybe even extend into 419 before catching a little bit of a support bounce from that area. I don't think we'll get there. I'm more probability-wise thinking that we get the bounce from the battle zone towards the blue bullish line and seeing if we are truly ready to be this low or if this was just kind of a, a knee-jerk reaction based off of some bearish sentiment and some, hawkish comments from the Fed and stuff like that. QQQ chart doesn't look as ugly as SPY does. We're looking more like we're probably pretty weak towards the downside here. That's more of a knee-jerk reaction looking at the price action. I think that we get the bounce from the battle zone and we probably push back up to go retest the bullish line at the blue. Now, of course, if we break from the battle zone, I think the next test would be that orange line where we'll probably get our bounce to go push back up. I don't think we got the juice right now, specifically with the earnings season just kicking off and earnings not being that bad, specifically in the tech sector. I don't think we get pushed all the way down to the red line. I would be very surprised, and that would be extremely bearish sentiment coming. So I do think we get the bullish push, and I like this to go hit and go attack the blue line. What a move on EMPH, man. I mean, when you look at this chart, this was a $200 stock not too long ago, and it absolutely has just taken a tumble. It had a huge decline and then just a nice little swoop to the downside, a little retry with a classic double top, and then a push to the downside. Now, I do think the push here is a knee-jerk reaction. I think it would be more probable to bounce from here, and I don't think we go back up to the 120s, but I would think that we probably clear 100 and get back to, like 105, 110, somewhere like that. So probability for me would be to look out 1 week to 2 week and look for like $110 calls to see if we could possibly get a nice little push and spike on there. I would be very surprised if we get the bearish momentum and continuation to the downside, because we haven't been down to that red line since back in like 2020. SEDG, this one again looks a lot like that one we just looked at. I mean, this was even higher than this one right here. I just had to minimize this price, but this used to be like an above a $300 stock, and we are now below 100. So I do think that this one pops back up. I think 95, 100 is reasonable from this knee-jerk reaction. Of course, 117 would be the bullish continuation extension before we probably hit resistance. I would be highly surprised if we break to the downside any bit further. I think this price here is where a lot of investors are going to be like, man, this is a steal because this was a $300 stock and now it's below 100. It's time to buy this stock. So I think we start to get some of the bullish momentum coming into this stock. And it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but you know what? Within a couple weeks, I think we get that push up back above 100. Now this one, I think this one eventually is going to zero, man. I don't know about you, but I went to Fuddruckers and I tried one of these burgers just to try it out, and it was garbage, okay? And while people are penny pinching anyways, who wants to penny pinch and go for this, grass-fed, non-meat meat type of substitute, man? Nobody, okay? No one's buying this crap, all right? Only the hoity-toity people are buying this stuff, and not even in the volume that they need to have to really turn a margin. I think that this is going to take another leg to the downside. It might pop back up to 8 just because you got some people and institutions that are going to put some money into it. But I think after that, people are still shorting this, and we're going to see this below $6 sooner than later. Twillo. Now, this one, I'm going off the radar a little bit on this one. We've had a decline on this one, but we've been kind of getting a little bit of sideways movement here recently with some just stabilizing volume. I'm going to think that we get the push to the upside. I think that this is a buy zone for this particular one. I think that investors are going to start looking at this and say, you know what, this is the time to go ahead and grab up this stock. And I think this pushes back above 60 very quickly. In fact, I would think that this would be a good opportunity to go ahead and get into a, you know what, $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a TWR market warrior. So quit wasting money that's not making bank and join TWR today. The link is in the description. All right, so this is the trade I'm going to look for. And obviously, you know that if we don't get the trigger we're looking for, we won't go ahead and pull into the trade. But if I get the trigger, this is the one I'm going for. Twillo, 65 call, pushing all the way out till the 17th of November. This gives us plenty of time past earnings and gives us a lot of time to go ahead and make some tactical decisions between now and then based off of momentum, price action, and overall market sentiment. I give you the idea free. If you want the play-by-play, you gotta join the team. All the links to all the platforms are in the description. I'm liking DraftKings right here. Basically, we got some broadening and we're tightening out of the broadening, okay? You can see the extender lines right there showing us a nice consolidation pattern of kind of squeezing inside. We're coming to a decision point, all right? Now, I think DraftKings is going to probably pop to the upside. I think football season and some other things are going to really come into it. I like DraftKings, especially since they've sold off a little bit. I think this is a decent price. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the push and the break towards 30 on an earnings call or something like that. So I do like this one for the break and the push and bullish continuation towards 30 to go retest some of those previous and recent highs. Google, man, I'm loving this chart right here. Okay, you can see in that box of consolidation, man, we got some sideways motion. Basically, we got a little bit of a breakout there that you saw kind of towards 141, then we pulled back. But man, we're pretty much been just bouncing around within range between the 137 and 139. I think we get the break to the upside. I think 141 and 142 inbound, especially with some of that news that they got with the artificial intelligence learning platform that they have rolling out. I think Google's going to go ahead and get some decent momentum and movement, and I like the push to the upside. So I'm going to go ahead and go bullish off of Google, and that's one of the reasons why I went with swing calls on the Lotto. Tesla, man, in pattern. And I think Tesla's one of those, man, people been like, you can't consider it a tech company. You got to consider it a legacy car company. You know, the numbers were kind of disappointing. You know, his demeanor in the conference call was a little bit of kind of bearish tone for a CEO and the Musk to kind of have. But listen, anything with Tesla, they surprise. Okay, when you think Tesla is just going to crumble and go all the way down, man, they rocket ship. Okay, and when you think they're just going to go straight to the moon, they start tanking. All right, so this M pattern, we've already made the complete M pattern all the way down to the battle zone. I think we go ahead and bounce from here, and we probably go and retrace some of those previous higher levels. I think 235 is a decent bounce area from where we're at right now currently to go retest and see if, yes, indeed, we're ready to go ahead and reject resistance and ride the wave down. Or, you know what? Hey, Tesla ecosystem is strong. We're going to go ahead and bounce and drive this thing to higher new highs and eventually push to the 300. And finally, the one I want you to pay attention to is FSLR. Okay, you saw in phase with that huge dump, right? This one, we got a nice, huge, like descending, channel to the downside and a little bit of consolidation with a nice little downtrend coming out of the day, right? Well, I think that we go ahead and get a bounce from this particular area and we go and retest those 150s. Now, could we get some of that knee-jerk reaction? Yes, but I think the knee-jerk reaction happened today already. I mean, we were almost at 160 when we started out the day, and we're already at 144. I don't think we'll get back to that area, but 145, 148, somewhere like that, off of a bounce to go retest and see if 150, 151 can hold. Absolutely. And I think we can get in that level. Maybe not tomorrow, but by next week, I think we go ahead and bounce from this level and see what we're at in the 150s. And now, please check out some of our hottest products and services. I need to highlight our website, traderswarroom.com. We are a true one-stop shop for all traders and investors. Whether you're looking for upcoming classes or you want those fire trade alerts and signals on our Discord, instant message, or text alert platforms. Maybe you want some one-on-one coaching or mentoring to really do a deep dive and develop individual trading and investing skills. Or you want to develop your trading and investing strategies and skills through online education that mimics college online education except for trading and investing. Whatever it is, Traders War Room has you covered. So come check TWR out. We think you're going to love what we're about. Join TWR today and learn why we are the best trading and investing platform. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone at Traders War Room. Join TWR and let's go to war. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this? Or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war.
In the Traders War Room, warring with the market every day, we on Zoom. Never gonna quit, ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude, come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors and we can share the same pot. I woke up and went to war in my tank top. Thanks, Pops, he a analyst, a veteran. And we ain't hating on them other dudes, we better than. I was down and then I learned about leveraging. And after that, I ain't never went red again. Green, right? It ain't bad, it just seemed like something wrong with you if you say we ain't tight. Get in and get out before you think twice. Let's have a toast, you bring the drinks and I'll bring ice. Defeat's nice in the Traders War Room. What you wanna do in the Traders War Room? What you wanna do? This the Traders